I critical. Some nani I can see pa. Maybe I will be more about the back click multimedia. Click TV so near. I was ya more kwaba from kokra. Minim say oba de adom ohoye. Yes you hoye hapa. Nana acquire different you know. Yes switch it to the English level. So our English brothers and sisters wherever you are, we welcome you warmly and by the grace of Almighty, we believe we are all doing fine. Once it's Thursday, school is activated now, and so if you've missed Telegram class from next week, don't miss. It is on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, and these 3 days are the days that Reverend will be teaching in the local dialect. So wherever you find yourself, make it a date on Tuesdays for the English class. So next week Tuesday, the English section will be on live on Click TV as usual. So if you're part of Click Multimedia and you are part of the Telegram class, remember that every Tuesdays, Reverend will come your way with the English version of the things that we discuss or he discuss on the show or in the class. Once it's Telegram class, it happens to be a classroom forum for students that are learning spiritualism. And for you to know, every Tuesday you need to be in class for the English version of Telegram class. That's what it is. Let's give thanks to Healing Hands all the way in London for bringing us today. And we are going to talk about ginger. It has been one of the topics that, let's say, it started from Monday, Tuesday. We did Wednesday, and today we are here to do the English version of these two ingredients. They happens to be the kitchen ingredients. So if you grab your pen and your paper, you can just jot it down. Definitely it will be part of your exams as you go along the Telegram class, so just bear in mind it might be part of your exams. Healing Hands Hearts is in UK, and if you're in US, if you're outside Ghana and you are looking for a place to buy or to get all your spiritual problems, just call Healing Hands for them to connect you to Reverend Prince Yabwa. As you connect yourself, definitely the Holy Ones will just help Reverend and help you to come out from your predicaments. Whether you are facing spiritual challenges or physical challenges, there, by the grace of the Almighty, everything will be fine. Contact them for connectivity in terms of communication wise to connect you to Reverend Prince Yabwa. Then if you are looking for herbs, that is herbal medicines, Power Life Herbal Center has these amazing drugs that are herbs, and it's good for your health, spiritually and physically. So in case you have headache, you have diabetes, typhoid and all that, try and get all these medicines, these drugs from Healing Hands as you mention your sickness, and then they will give you your medicine so that you can be free as well. They happens to be the major backbone of our discussion whenever we are on. So fasten your seatbelt. We are about to take off, and it's not going to be like the Telegram class. It's a normal discussion, so don't panic. Reverend, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
And how you doing?
I'm blessed.
It's another blessed raining day.
Mm-hmm.
It's
been a very rainy day today since early morning.
Yeah. And it happens to be raining. 2 days raining.
Yes. For this side of Accra, it's not that heavy, but heading towards a break is much heavier. Yeah.
I believe it's because of the mountain as well.
Yes, and it's very foggy over there.
Foggy as well.
Yes.
I'm imagining the place.
It's lovely,
cozy as well.
Very lovely. Very
fantastic.
Lovely.
We thank the Lord for bringing you safely.
Thank you so much.
And our viewers too are also eager to listen or to know what we have for them. We've been discussing about ginger, and we're discussing about Xylopia Aethiopica.
Yes.
These two elements are kitchen ingredients.
Yes.
And we have it 24/7. in terms of our food
Yeah.
and all that. Now, the spiritual side of it and the physical side of it. Let's take it one by one.
Which one do you want to take first?
In terms of ginger, when we have ginger on our side, normally in Ghana we normally do ginger with pepper or ginger with onions when we are going to eat fufu and all that.
Yes.
We do different soup before the original soup. We mix it.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the benefits that we get when it comes to ginger?
Okay, ginger is its benefits. The main benefit is a painkiller.
The main benefit is a painkiller.
It's a painkiller.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with if it's migraine, stomach ache, joint aches, and other things, ginger can help to reduce or get rid of that kind of pains.
Okay.
It's very rapid.
Okay.
It's very rapid. Once you use it, give yourself within a space of 5 minutes, you begin to have
the healing.
Yes. So it's a main
thing.
Yes, and then ginger has a way of getting rid of foul smells and other things. So if you have a fish and it has it's going a bit bad, and you spice it with ginger, yes, it gets rid of that bad side of it. Yes, okay. So you can have your meat or your fish fresh as
it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's used for spices as well.
Right.
That is why it is classified as a kitchen ingredients or kitchen herbs.
Herbs. Okay.
Yes. When you go to the herbal side of witchery, okay, when you go to the herbal side of witchery, or when you go to the practice of witchery of herbs, those ones are classified as kitchen herbs.
Okay.
Kitchen herbs. They are not classified as spice. But in
they are
terms
not classified as spices.
No. They are classified as kitchen herbs.
Kitchen herbs. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, it's for pain. Yes. But you should use it with precaution. You can't just use ginger and then think, oh, I'm using ginger, so it's okay. No, ginger itself, before you use ginger, you need to make sure if you are taking it in, you need to make sure you are finished eating.
Oh, that is after food.
After food, before you can take ginger.
Is it because of the acidic level, or
you see, ginger helps to digest food within the space of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, if you've eaten and you can't do anything, you can't control yourself. There are some people when they eat, at times getting up is even difficult for them. They feel eating. Yes, they feel so heavy, they can't do it, they can't breathe. Such people, just give them ginger to chew. The raw ginger, give it to them to chew. Within the space of 5 to 10 minutes, they will be relieved.
Raw ginger?
Yes. It will help to digest the food fast. Is the fastest.
So by chewing it, you have your food intake digest.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the fastest herb. The fastest kitchen herb.
Okay.
That digests food
very fast.
Very fast.
All right.
Okay, so if you are taking it in its raw state, for like over here in Ghana, when you go to the restaurants and other things, you see that they have the earth, and then you go and then do your own fresh ginger with pepper and other things. You are rather worsening your case.
Oh, okay.
You eat that and then you get constipation.
Okay. So
do you understand?
Doing it or blending on a different level before
just using it using it in the fresh state with blending with your food and stuff will give you constipation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
at the same time, ginger can relieve you from your constipation, but it's a way of there's a way.
It depends on how you are using it.
But when you mix ginger with your food that your cooked food, you mix the fresh ginger with it. It's different. If you want the flavor of ginger in your food, boil it with the soup, boil it with prepared with the food. That one is different.
It with
will reduce the power that lies within it of digestion.
Okay.
The digestion power that lies within it will reduce it. But if it is fresh, it is very, very high.
The power in there is
very, very high. So if you mix it with something else and then you are eating it with your food, digestion of the food becomes very complicated for the ginger, because the quantity that is supposed to digest, it needs to digest the kind of food that you are taking. Because you are mixing it with the food, it finds it difficult to attach itself to the tummy.
Okay.
To enable it to power
around,
it
to
turn around. So it's stuck in there. So it can't turn around. So you eat, and then for about 3 days you see that you can't.
You can't ease yourself. Yeah.
And it becomes very difficult for you. Most people don't know. Do you understand? Yes. But if you leave the ginger out, eat your food as it is. After that, get your ginger with the fiber and everything on it. Don't just wash it very as it is, very clean, and chew it.
Oh, okay. So after eating,
yes,
it's good to chew the ginger.
Yes.
On a raw state.
In the as it is. Don't slice it. Nothing. Just chew it. Don't peel the fiber. Just chew everything.
With the fiber. So all you need to do is just wash it.
Wash and chew. Okay.
With the fiber.
Yes. Chew just not too much, but a certain amount that will be okay for you, and that is it.
Wow.
Within 10 minutes, you see that you feel so light. That is it. So for those of us that close late, after eating, you need to take ginger.
Okay.
You see, it helps digestion. So when you wake up in the morning, you see that you can have free flow when you visit the gents. Whilst those who did not take in the ginger finds it difficult
to go. I see.
Yes.
Fantastic. So ginger happens to be one of the medicinal ingredients when it comes to digestion.
Yes, because
help you digest fast.
Yes, the kind of when someone has stomach ache, migraine, and other things, all are based on digestion.
Okay.
If your digestion system is not accurate, the probability of you having these aches is high.
Okay.
Good. So if you are having a migraine and you have finished eating and you chew ginger, it will digest the food for you all right. Now, if the migraine is as a result of constipation, once you are able to ease yourself, you are relieved from that constipation. Because there's this there's a vein that connects from your rectum to the brain, or to the skull. So when it is not able to release whatever that is there stuck in the tummy, it mounts a lot of pressure
on you,
on the crown. Then you begin to have that impact. But if you are able to release it, then you are free. So if your migraine, you have excessive migraine all the time, what you have to do is, if you study carefully, you can see that easing yourself is a problem for you.
Okay.
At times you visit the loop and it takes you quite a longer period before you can even drop one bomb. I hope you understand.
I get it.
And it becomes very difficult. So the best way for you is, after eating, just chew ginger before you go to bed. After eating, chew ginger, or if it's lunch, whatever it is, make ginger part of your.
Once you are over food, eating and all that.
Yes, make ginger part of your daily. Instead of sweet after meal, make it ginger. So after meal, chew your ginger, and it will put you on a healthy track. You'll be able to come out of these constipations and other things that creates the stomach ache and then the migraine. And at times it even generates to your joints.
How about getting a ginger drink?
A ginger drink as well. Take it after meal.
After meal.
Yes. There's a place at Osu where I love their ginger drink very well, but they take it wrongly.
Okay.
Yes. The food they sell there are all carbohydrates. So, these francophones, they are very good when it comes to food. So what they've done is they have the ginger drink there. You take it after
your meal.
Your meal, so that it will help facilitate digestion.
Okay.
Because at times as late as 10, they are still selling. So that ginger is meant to help them to digest the food. But you see people going there, they take the ginger before the food. When you do that, you can even develop stomach ulcer as a result of that. So those who take ginger drink before
Before
meal and other things. If you're not careful, you develop stomach ulcer.
Wow.
Yes, because when the ginger hits your tummy, there's nothing there for it to work on.
Because it's empty.
So yes, so what it does, it will start creating sore in your
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The next time you start feeling that you are not
Start
okay,
feeling uneasy.
Yes. You are not okay. You feel like throwing up. You feel like, then you should know that you are heading towards stomach ulcer.
Stomach ulcer.
Yes.
So it's good for you to take in any ginger substance, if it is the drink or being the cube or whatever. It is good to take it after meal.
Yes,
that
after
will
meal,
help you
that
a
you
lot.
are safe.
Okay.
Yes, you are
So
safe.
in case you don't know, now you know. When it comes to ginger, these are some of the things that it does for the human body, and it's good to know, because most of the times you see people doing the ginger thing, and then alcohol, ginger alcohol,
Ginger
and all
and
that.
alcohol.
Yes,
That one is very good.
ginger and alcohol.
Very, very good for a breastfeeding mother.
Ginger and alcohol.
Ginger and alcohol.
Wow.
Yes.
A
Ginger and
breastfeeding
alcohol.
mother.
Yes, it's very good for a breastfeeding
In
mother.
terms of,
You see, a breastfeeding mother, during the labor, they go through a whole lot of there's expansion and everything in the womb, and so there's a lot of sore creates within that system.
Okay.
Yes, and eating becomes very difficult for them. Eating becomes very,
doesn't
very
know what to eat and all that.
Yeah, they don't even at times, because of the sores that have developed within their system. They don't even have appetite for food.
Food. Okay.
I hope you understand. They don't have appetite for food. So such a breastfeeding mother, in the morning after taking maybe your porridge, or taking porridge and other things are very easier for them. So
Okay.
after taking the porridge, what they can do is they can take the ginger and then the local gin, and once they take it, they will feel this hotness within the belly. Okay,
After taking
it,
morning porridge.
yes. Okay, it's killing, or it is healing you of whatever wounds that you have in your womb, and even the cervix and everything. It works around all that section. I hope you understand.
I get it.
So you see that once you take it, then you begin to have the appetite that you want to eat. That is why most of them can eat a whole bowl full of rice or whatever it is, and still request for more. Yes, because whatever that they had within the womb is being healed, and if it's healing, then they are okay. Because, for instance, fresh fish, if I give you fresh meat, fresh fish, there's no way you can eat it. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
There's no way you can eat it. You can only eat it as its fresh state when it has gone through certain process with certain spices being added to it. That is when you can eat it. It's the same state that you can put the breastfeeding mother in the same category. She feels that kind of, and this foul smell coming from within her, which puts her in an uneasy platform to eat.
Okay.
Most of them who force themselves to eat throw up at the end. Okay, some of them rolling and other things. Why? Because they've developed sores within them. So if you can get the ginger, blend it very well, mix it with the gin, local gin or whatever gin that you can have. Okay, most people will go to the center to use whiskey and other things. Whiskey is very high.
Yeah. But
Very,
the
very
local
high.
gin is normal.
The local gin is quite, it's high, but
It's normal.
it's okay. Yeah, so you can use gin for it. For a woman, that's okay. Okay.
Somebody may say, whilst breastfeeding and taking gin, it could mix up with the breast milk.
No,
and
no,
then
no, no,
it
no,
affects the baby.
No. This is what happens. The mother eats a lot. After it's not that you're going to take. It's something constant that you take it. It's like you take it like water. No.
Just a shot.
It's a shot that you take it immediately. You finish your porridge in the morning. Then you take a shot of it.
Okay.
Okay.
That should kill.
Yes, maybe 2 shots of it. That is going to work within the tummy to kill whatever sore that has been created as a result of the expansion of the womb. Or yes, okay, and then the service during the labor and other things. I hope you understand.
I get you.
So once it is able to cure all this soil that has been created, you have the appetite to eat. Okay, even if it's not cured, once you take it in, you start to have the feeling to eat. Remember,
it gives you appetite.
yes, so once you are eating, you have pepper in the soup or whatever it is, and you know they all have the ginger is part of the mint family.
Yeah.
And this mint family, their main target is to get rid of anything that is unwanted
Okay.
in the human
In the
system.
human system.
So if it's ulcer, if it's whatever it is, it has the ability to get rid of it.
Wow.
I hope you understand.
I get it.
Yes, so expected breastfeeding mother with the local gin and ginger, if you think you don't have the means to go to hospital to use the drugs and everything that, or see a herbalist for drugs, just get gin, get your ginger, and it will clear every toxic out of your system, and you'll be fine to eat again. Else you see that after delivering they are still growing lean. Then it tells you that the soil that was created within them is still
happening.
yes, it's still there. It's
Wow.
still there.
In case you just tune in, we're here and talking about ginger and Xylopia Aethiopica, and it happens to be ingredients that are with us. That I mean, the easiest ingredients that you can find in our kitchen and all that. It's good for food and all that. We are talking about the health benefit of it. Now, looking at breastfeeding mothers using ginger with a local gin or the normal gin, that kills the sore in the womb, that gives them another appetite to be eating, because there are some women after birth, they go slow on food. And make it a day that you don't take in ginger before food. I mean, on a normal day, no. It's a no-go area. But it's good for you to take the food after, so that you can just chew a little bit of the ginger. Now, let's come to the spiritual side of it. I don't know if that's okay for
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so let's see. When it comes to the spiritual side of it, what do we use ginger for?
You can use ginger for do as I say.
How?
Simple. I need a fever from you. You are resistant. Just get ginger, put it in your mouth, chew it for it to be tasteless, for the burning sensation to come out of your mouth. Now, once you start chewing it, you feel this heat from the crown to your feet.
Yeah.
You feel this excessive burning sensation running through your system. Now, that burning sensation that is running through your system is working within your spiritual being.
Your chakras and all that.
Yes, it's working, and it works for only one chakra, and that is the truth chakra.
The truth chakra. Yeah.
But at the same time, remember we have other chakras, riverbeds, which are in our system.
Yes, please.
The ginger is the only kitchen herbs that can repair those chakras, those riverbeds, those little ones that are not recognized.
Yeah.
Ginger. So once you start chewing it, you feel the burning sensation within your throat.
Yeah.
Don't chew and swallow. You will not chew and swallow, but you see that whilst you are chewing, a little drop will be going through, so you will be feeling it with your throat. Don't swallow it.
Okay.
And then you feel, because you are chewing it in your mouth and it's close, you feel the burning sensation coming from your nose and then from your body as well.
Okay.
Chew it for some time. Give yourself 5-10 minutes or 5-9 minutes. It will be tasteless
In your mouth.
in your mouth. Okay. It will be tasteless in your mouth.
Okay.
So maybe I need you, Kwesi, to do something for me. You are not doing it. That is only if what I want you to do is within your capacity to do it. And it's not something that I'm taking advantage of you.
Okay.
But you have to do that, and you're not doing it. Okay. So like, there are some couples that the man finds it very difficult to even give the woman money when it comes to money. The only time the woman will earn money is when maybe it has to do with the children, it has to do with the upkeep of the family and stuff.
But her herself,
but for her herself,
is out.
Yes, is out. Okay. I mean, this is recommended for you. If your husband has the means to give you, because at times, yes, you are working.
He's refusing.
Yes, you are working. I understand. But at least certain surprises and other things spice the marriage for you to get to that level. So you can use this, do as I say, okay, for yourself to spice your marriage. So you chew the ginger for it to be tasteless. Okay. Whilst you are chewing, this is what you do. Meditate and be mentioning the name of that person. So if it's Kwesi, you mention the name of Kwesi as you are chewing. I want you to do A, B, C, D for me. I want you to do A, B, C, D for me. When you finish, don't swallow the substance in your mouth, because it will become liquid. It will liquefy. It will be tasteless. Yes, the burning sensation is still there, but the tongue has become so conversant with the burning sensation, so it vanishes. When it gets to that stage, it is telling you that the throat chakra is very, very balanced. The other river belts are also balanced. Just find where you can get a bell ground and spit everything there.
Being the water in your mouth.
In your mouth. Okay. Spit it there.
So you don't swallow the water.
No. You need not to swallow.
You need not to.
No, don't
swallow.
You
need not to swallow the fiber as well.
No. Spit everything. The fiber. You see, the fiber also mixes
everything.
Yes. You just spit it on the ground.
On the ground.
Once you see, the soil is something that we all came from. We are all attached to the soil. So once you do that, it amplifies.
Okay.
It amplifies your spiritual being to a different level, whereby whatever that you say is accepted. Okay. So once you do that, and you know that maybe that person is capable of doing A, B, C, D for you, you can ask the person. Just pick a phone and call the person. Whatever you say will be granted. Whatever you say will be granted.
The Lord has blessed.
There are certain CEOs who use this all the time with their workers when it comes to Or at times they need them to do so many things, and they are not. They know that they are not paying them so well, so they need their way through. So they use this and they get through.
Because I am imagining and remembering one or two people that I've been with, seeing them chewing ginger within a short time. They spit it out and then they started doing their thing in terms of commanding. And I go like, he just took in ginger. But I wasn't calculating, so I
but because all the chakras from the root, which is the first, to the last, the crown, they all have all their abilities. And the throat chakra is a command. The throat chakra is a commander.
So you should just spit it out for people to listen.
The throat chakra is the commander among all the chakras. Do you understand? So it's when it is very balanced. Whatever that comes out of the truth is accepted. When a commander instructs,
it's a straight, it's no return area.
So that is how it is. So at the same time, you can use it if you feel someone owes you, the person that doesn't want to pay, you can use it. If the funds are there, you'll be given that amount.
So if you know, this CEO or this friend of yours or this husband of yours or this wife of yours has the means to give it to you, and he or she is refusing, the only thing. Should it be a day or continually?
No, any day at all, and there are no side effects.
There are no side effects.
No. You see, all these herbs, when you use them, there are no side effects. Okay, the same thing as you're doing, do as I say. The do as I say that you're doing. You can use something that involves blood for the do as I say, for the same purpose, but there will be consequences for you to pay. So definitely. If you think you're not ready to pay anything, or to
don't even try.
Don't use the ginger. The ginger will give you your results as you want. As you want, it will give you. And then, for instance, in terms of love affairs, you maybe you are a lady and you find me, Reverend, very attractive, and I'm your best friend, and I find it very difficult to tell you, but you can see that
there's chemistry.
This man and I mean, everybody talks about us, so why is he not telling me? You know, over here in Africa, a woman can't approach you and tell you that. I remember in US, I was in queue, ready to pay for something, and a lady approached me and told me, you need, and I was like, thank you. And then she came back, you're handsome. I'm like, thank you. Then the next thing was like, she was with the son, so the son told why don't you ask for the number if you're interested? Because she gave me all the signal for me to
activate.
But sincerely, my mind was totally. I was very hot. Yes, I was very, very hot. Doing my own thing. I wasn't paying attention to that, and then she waited. When we got to the car park and we're driving off, she was like, "Oh, yeah." Then we're using the car that I'm using now. We're like, "Oh, okay, bye bye." Like, you understand?
She got in the connection where it's coming.
Yes, she was doing all she could for me to, but I was also withdrawing. Yeah. Now over here in Africa, you can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you understand?
Yes. You'll be out
the
there,
man,
right?
the man might even come out later to say, "Are you not the one who came?"
Yeah, definitely.
You see how it is, but it doesn't work that way. We are belittling ourselves. It's high time we have to learn certain things to help us. Because if, for instance, if I'm not, I'm not that bold enough. I feel, this my girlfriend is too big for me and stuff. So let me relax. I can't. Let someone else come for her. All you have to do is just get this ginger, the ginger. Don't peel it. Don't peel the fiber out of it. Get ginger. Get toothpick. Toothpick is very sharp. That can write name. Write your name if you are the one doing. Write the person's name first, and then make plus, and write your name, and leave it. Automatically, things will turn. It will create events
for you to meet.
For the two of you to meet, and then before you know, you are together.
If it is not in the same vicinity in terms of country and all that,
it still works.
It still works.
Yes, it doesn't matter where you are.
So for how long do you leave? I mean, the ginger.
As long as you want. Once you see, and it's everlasting. Once you are able to write a name on the ginger, and you leave it, do not leave it in the sun. If you leave it in the sun, it will dry. No, it will not dry. It will dry, yes, but it will not work.
Okay.
The sun takes every spiritual energy from herbs. So the ones that, for instance, the ones that we use for bath and other things, we don't put them in the sun.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
The ones that we use for tea and for spiritual purposes and other things, we don't leave them in the sun.
Okay.
You dry them in a cool place where there's no sun. Yes. You dry them under shades. Okay. That is how you have to. So put it where there's no sun.
Okay.
Yeah. Where there's no sun. As long as you want, it will be there.
It will be there.
It will work.
So do as I say is one when it comes to the spiritual aspect.
Yes.
And then anyone else.
There's so many things that we can do with ginger.
Ginger.
Yes. I don't know if we have enough time because
we have it.
We have Xylopia to also.
We have it, so we can still talk about at least for the next 5-10 minutes.
For the next, okay, good. Now, what do you desire?
I desire for long life, more money, more kids.
Long life,
prosperity. I mean, anything from the good.
Good
Life.
All right. Ginger carries good messages.
Okay.
It drives away bad energies from coming to
closer you.
Not closer to you, but coming to your home.
Okay.
So you can plant ginger.
That
is why our grannies were, when you go to our hometown, most of the homes you go to the garden, they have ginger in there.
Yeah. It's true.
Yes,
most of the oldies.
Yes, we have 4 gardens. The front view of the house itself is a garden.
It's a garden. The
back
view, the
side,
unless the entrance of the house. Apart from that,
the entrance,
the side view, the side
they
view.
are all gardens, and you see ginger wherever you pass. You see ginger in there. Now, when we were growing up, we were meant to realize that when you plant ginger at home, then the prosperity and everything, forget about it.
When you plant ginger
at home, forget about prosperity. Do you know why? Now, you see, if someone knows this herb can destroy my evil deeds, they will find certain doctrine to get rid of
those things.
So those days, bad witchery and other things were very common, where people just come to your home and they come with the intention that they are coming is someone from within that family has sold you off to them, so they are coming to destroy you. But when they come and Ginger is there, they cannot do anything. They cannot even enter the compound to even come and cast even evil eye, whatever it is, on you.
On you, okay.
Okay, in the house. So our grannies were always planting these gingers
around
at home,
us.
and we were all doing well. You will not have nightmare. You know why? Because the kind of the aroma that the ginger leaves produces goes as far as so many miles. So you can imagine how your security is like. So there's no way a bad energy or even a human with a bad energy can come in with that energy within the system. You can't come. You need to leave it out before you can come. So they were doing this. So they came up with these fairy tales that ginger being in the, and instead of researching, we did not research, and we started condemning. Planting ginger at home is bad. Planting ginger at home is bad. Planting ginger at home, and then it kept on spreading. When someone even plant ginger as in a large scale they think, oh, it's bad. Ginger, when you plant ginger, it's only bad things that happen into your life. That person becomes very powerful. There's this young man, okay, like maybe we might be older than him. He went for an MPship and I've forgotten the name, but he's an actor. Yeah, he has a very big ginger plantation.
Okay, John Domelo.
Yes.
John Domelo.
Yes. You see, don't take that young man for.
He knows what he's doing.
The ginger that he's surrounding himself with, okay, is building him spiritually.
It does.
Yes.
I've seen it.
It's building
I said it one time.
Yes.
And I was like, this guy knows what he's doing.
Do you know?
Seriously.
Do you know? Pastors, okay, for them to be able to command demons, before they do that, they chew ginger.
Okay.
Before they do, they cast out demons.
Wow.
Pastors who have the spiritual abilities and other things, who knows these spiritual things, they chew ginger.
Wow.
Yes. Not that they chew it and then spit it. No. They chew it before coming. The service. I hope you understand.
Yeah. So it's in them, and it activates every...
Yes. And for him, he is cultivating them. The leaves itself, drinking its tea is the best. Drinking the tea of the ginger leaves is the best.
Wow.
So for him to surround himself with that and harvesting
ginger.
Everything himself, I'm telling you, some time to come, okay, he will be so powerful that nothing that he sets his eyes on
he will not get.
Will be impossible for him. Anything that he sets his eyes on, he will be able to achieve it.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
And I know that thing is happening now, because
I only saw that.
No.
I saw this. I wake up very early. I think is it 2 years ago. I saw the caption on Facebook that he is, and I'm like, wow.
I know what John is about. I mean,
if he could have that knowledge to go into ginger cultivation and other things.
Serious.
Maybe he doesn't know the spiritual aspect, but
it's helping.
It's helping him. It's helping him. Yes, the way his demeanor and everything will change.
It has. It has changed.
Will change. I don't know much about him.
It has. That's what I'm saying. It has changed, because I know
takes him to a different level. There's no way you can go and call his name at a bad dates. No. We have good dates and bad dates.
No.
Do you understand? You go and call his name and he will appear whilst he's cultivating ginger. Do you understand? That is why our granny started planting them within the gardens of our homes.
Yeah.
And even when you go to the bush, we have it there. But today, based on certain doctrines that we listen to, we are made to realize that when you have ginger around you, it brings you bad luck. It brings you this. Did our grannies bury any of their children before?
No.
You see how it is. The ginger protected the children that they were having. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So there's no way that death spirit that goes around can even enter the house.
The house, yeah.
You only die when it's your time to die. I hope you understand.
Yes, please.
You will not die when it's not your time. I remember my mom and her other siblings, about 8 of them. Then she came from outside. I was young by then, not really young, but I think I was 15, 16. This is quite long. And then they had this massive accident. Could you believe, not with all my granny's children, I think except 2 who were not part of it, 8 of them, they were involved in a severe fatal accident. I'm telling you, none of them died.
Wow.
They only sustained severe injuries and other things. But of all of them, all of them are still alive.
They were alive. Okay.
Do you understand?
Survived from the accident. Okay.
Yes. Why? Because the ginger itself protects the family. So anything that has to do with an untimely, no,
it's out of the house.
Yes.
It's not part of.
Yes. So if you are having your garden at home and stuff, you need to consider adding ginger to your plants. Those plants that you are adapting, add ginger to them. You don't know when you need the leaves of the ginger. Okay. You don't know where you need the stem of the ginger. It all has what it does.
Fantastic. In case you just tune in, we're still having a conversation about ginger and Xylopia aethiopica. I mean, it's 2 ingredients, and it's giving us one full version of this conversation. Wherever you are, just share the video, and it's brought to you by Healing Hands Heart in UK, where you can just connect through Healing Hands to get through Reverend Prince Yeboah. Moreover, if you're looking for spiritual items to buy, just call Healing Hands, and you will get them. Being candles, being incense, being what do you call it, oils and all that. It's all about Healing Hands. They live in UK, so if you're outside Ghana, all you need to do is just call them, and they will connect you as well. If you live in Ghana, you want to call 0244 795 267 0244 795 267, and you will get through the front desk, and then you'll be connected to Reverend Prince Yeboah. Right, so let's move on to the Xylopia aethiopica, and looking at, I mean, we are looking at these 2 benefits, the physical side and the spiritual side of it. Now, this is something that we know that our side, this country, porridge is something that we normally take in the morning.
Yeah.
After that, it's good for kids as well.
Yeah.
And newborn babies, when they are about to take porridge, you see mummies put 1 or 2 in the and then let's look at the benefits that benefits us when it comes to Xylopia.
Xylopia aethiopica takes out gas from your system.
Gas.
Yes.
Okay.
It takes out gas from your system. For instance, when we were kids, we eating tea bread was, or eating bread
itself
in general was our favorite part of the day.
Wow.
For instance, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing after brushing your teeth is you look at where your mom or dad places the bread.
Okay.
Then you go for your part. You finish your part. You wait for an hour or 2, and you start feeding on that bread till it finishes. During that time, did we ever experience any constipation or something?
No.
You see why? Because then the kind of porridge that they were feeding us with, we have this white porridge. It's not the porridge that has the fiber.
One.
No. With that, no, that one cannot serve that purpose. Then we have that porridge is like starch, or it's like flour porridge. Yes, but it's made out of corn, and it's so smooth, and it has this Xylopia aethiopica in it, and it's quite an amount that you see, because of that, because of the refined state of that porridge, you can even drink it without sugar.
Okay.
Do you understand? So our old age, we're drinking without sugar. Why? Because the Xylopia aethiopica gives it flavor, and whilst it's giving it flavor, it's working within your blood, your veins as well. Okay. It's working within your veins as well, and anything that is blocking any part of your vein, it will flush it out. Did you see our grannies dying out of stroke and other things
No,
as we are experiencing now.
diabetes and sugar,
Diabetes,
all
no,
this blood high pressure and all that.
I remember my great grandmother was, I think she died at the age of 102. Yes, this is quite long, like 90, like I think in the 90s. Yeah, she was a very strong woman.
Okay.
At the age of 90, she was still going to farm. She was still farming.
90.
She was still farming.
That's huge.
Do you understand? And every day she prepares her porridge in the morning with this Xylopia aethiopica herself at home. Drinks it without sugar.
Wow.
Without sugar, no. But when we go for it, we add sugar to it because we go like, no. Do you understand? And when I went to school and then we were learning about these herbs and other things and how they work, that was when I began to realize just spending a year with my grannies were like spending a whole like 10 years with them, because there are certain things that I saw. In the morning when I'm going to school, my granny will give me money for porridge. When I get there, I buy the porridge, sit down with my tea bread, finish everything there. Then the woman will make sure the Xylopia aethiopica in the porridge, I chew it as well before I leave.
Wow.
Yes.
You need to chew it.
I chew it, you know, to take the flavor from it and then split the fiber out.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
I get it.
Yes. She makes sure whilst I'm drinking the porridge, and she will add sugar for me as well.
So that you don't feel the bitterness of it.
Yes. So I drink this white porridge and everything, but I will come back from school and I'm able to eat myself without any constipation. Why? This is Xylopia aethiopica cleans the whole vein system. So during that time, stroke, pulse, and other things were not common.
And it will never be part of you.
Yes.
Whilst you are taking it.
Yes. We started hearing about pulse recently.
Yeah.
Recently. It's less than 50 years or so. Okay.
Yeah.
That we started hearing about pulse.
Yeah, it's true.
Like 50 years, even 30 years that we started hearing about pulse. But at first they were not
Pulse,
yes.
high blood pressure.
They were not part of it. Why? Because our grannies, yes, they knew what.
I mean, they apply it in the food to enjoy.
Even the palm nut soup that you're eating, the granite soup is in there. So everywhere it goes, it's cleaning the blood. I hope you understand.
Yes, please.
So, well, when it mixes with the porridge, it has its high dosage in it. But with soup and other things, you know, with other spices also coming together, reduces its way of working within the body system. Now, if you feel, at times you feel this heaviness within certain parts of your body, then you should know that it's part of the symptoms of stroke.
Okay. One side is
heavy. I mean, lifting your leg at times becomes very difficult for you. There are symptoms of stroke. Get this Xylopia aethiopica.
Okay.
Drink it make it as a tea. But be careful. When you drink it, take enough water.
When you drink it, just take a lot of water.
A lot of water.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Because it dries the body system.
Okay.
It
dehydrates you.
Yes, once you take it, you urinate a lot.
Okay.
And whilst you're urinating, whatever, remember, if it's a fat that is blocking the vein for blood to be pumping through, at times someone could be having numbness, yes, and they can't
even move their
hands and it feels stiff and other things, meaning the blood cannot flow in properly. So you getting the tea of this Xylopia aethiopica, not just going to buy it like it's already prepared in tea bags. No. Just get the raw Xylopia, blend it, put it on fire for some time, extract the tea from it, put it in the fridge. Anytime you're about to, you feel like taking it, just warm it without sugar and drink it. It will wash all your blood system. Okay,
so by blending it, after blending, you have to put it on fire.
On fire, yes, to extract the component in it, and it will extract everything And maybe if you don't have the time to be doing it every day, just prepare like quite
One bottle?
quite an amount that you like. When it settles, just put it in the fridge. So if you are about to take, you warm it and then you take it. You warm and you take. And if you are down with stroke, start taking it. It will help you. Okay. If you are down with stroke, start, or if you have someone who is down with stroke, start giving them this Xylopia aethiopica. It will help them. But make sure when you give it to them, you give them more water as well.
A lot of water.
Yes, because they
go
will.
into the system.
Yes,
They'll be dehydrated and all
Yes.
that. Okay.
and it helps with prostate. If you have prostate,
It helps the prostate.
it helps.
Okay, so you don't have, you don't get prostate enlargement and all that.
No.
Once you take the tea.
This is what happens. You see the ginger.
Yeah.
You can insert the ginger. You blend it, add cotton to it, and then insert it in the rectum, and then give yourself some time. Any disease, STDs that you have within your waist through your manhood, the ginger will kill everything. Will kill you of all, whether gonorrhea, whatever it is. And you know this prostate enlargement and other things mostly comes from as a result of STD.
of STDs.
Yes. So once you have it, once it is getting rid of it, you've inserted it and you are drinking this Xylopia aethiopica, you urinate a lot. And once you are urinating, remember it is anything that is blocking the vein, and that prostate is part of is a vein that is being enlarged. Now it will start shrinking it. Once you start urinating, the fatness of it and everything will start coming out.
Okay.
So if you are not taking enough water, you will see blood.
Definitely.
It will get to a point you urinate only blood.
Because you need a lot of water so
Yes.
that it can, just be part
Yes.
of the blood that is stuck in there.
Yes.
To just come out.
Yes. Okay. And at times, most people, the doctor tells them you have kidney stones and you need to go through certain process to get rid of them. You need not to go through that. Just get Xylopia aethiopica, drink it as your tea, morning, after, evening.
What about you are blending it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you prepare it, you put it maybe if
And the
you-
jug
you
or
leave,
somewhere.
you leave home early. Make sure it's always warm. Put it in your flask and put it in your car or wherever it is,
You're good to
and go. Take it in the morning, in the afternoon, and the evening.
Okay.
Okay. Before your meals, because when you take it, you eat a lot.
It gives more appetite as well.
Yes, it's an appetite.
Okay.
When you take it, the rate at which you eat, you see, Life, they have this thing that is very good for malaria and other
Like,
things.
yeah.
When you take that medicine, it has Xylopia aethiopica in
In
it.
there.
The way it will make you eat, whilst you are eating, the other herbs in there that needs food to be able to work with your body system are also there, because there are other herbs in there as well that has to put you asleep. But if you are not eating, there's no way you can sleep.
Definitely.
So whilst you are sleeping, whilst you are eating
Eating,
as a result of this Xylopia aethiopica, you will sleep and you wake up and you realize that you are not feeling the same weakness as you were. Why? Because the other herbs have done their work. It's the same thing. When you take the Xylopia aethiopica and you have kidney stones and other things, please make sure you eat a lot and then you drink more water.
Okay.
So whilst you are urinating, and you urinate a lot, whilst you are urinating, it is working on your kidney.
So automatically it detox you from
Yes.
all these illnesses.
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and you are free from it.
Okay.
For a breastfeeding mother or a mother that just delivered, at times because of the process they go through during labor and other things, they go through cesarean and other things. There are sores and other things around them.
Okay.
Which I cited example of using the ginger and then the local gel or any dry gin.
Yeah.
Which helps to cure whatever. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What you can do is just boil your Xylopia aethiopica how you like it. Boil it to whatever temperature. Add salt to it.
You're good to go.
Then what the expectant mother has to do is, you begin to have this foul smell around you because of labor. Because at times when you are pregnant, certain things you are not able to. When you've done your shaving and everything, you need to do certain path to put you back on track. Xylopia aethiopica is one of the herbs that gets rid of bad odor from our system. So what you do is when you go to the washroom, go with your warm Xylopia aethiopica, start washing yourself, rinsing yourself with it. Rinsing yourself with it. Rinse with it, and when you get your service parts, make sure you wash with the substance, the team that you got from the wash it very well. Do it for 7 days. You see that you are okay. Any odor is gone.
Fantastic. So this is where you get your physical treatment, whereby you are using the Xylopia aethiopica. In case you just join us, please don't forget to share the video, share the links once you're on YouTube and all that. It's Click Multimedia, Click TV, and it's nothing but the best when it comes to spirituality, and you want to know much about ingredients or herbs. Just tune in to Click Multimedia or Click TV to listen to what we get every day, and you learn a lot from us or from the teachers as well. Let's enter into the spiritual side of it. This is just the physical side, the healthy part of it, that is giving the benefits when it comes to Xylopia aethiopica. So in the same ingredients, we can use it for spiritual aspect as well.
Yes, we can use it for protection.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can use Xylopia aethiopica for protection, and it will go a long way to help you.
There was a day you were saying when you have kids and they are going to school, you can even use some to, protect them, whereby you are putting the seeds. The seeds.
The seed of it. That is alligator pepper.
Alligator pepper. Oh, okay. So we'll come to that one. Yes. So now with the protection, how does it go?
You need to bath with it. You do upright bathing with it. Boil it, as I said, with the pregnant delivery man. Yes. Boil it, add salt to it, and then bath with it from head to toe.
Okay.
Let it dry on your body.
Okay.
Go to bed.
So this is going to be in the evenings.
In the evenings.
Solely in the evenings.
Yes. Or you can choose to do it in the evenings or in the
morning.
In the morning. Then a woman should do it for 7 days. A man should do it for 9 days.
Wow.
Yes. If there is any spell that they keep on casting it on you, like you meet webs and other things, spider webs. Well, spider webs are signs for you to know that you are under attack. You've been besieged. If you keep on meeting these webs everywhere you go, even in the middle of the road, wherever it is, you use it.
Okay.
It gets rid of these negative energies from attacking you, like these evil eyes and other things from getting access to evil hands, and maybe you work and you are a trader, and you keep on selling, and when you by the time you close, you can't even account for. You've
done a lot of sales.
You cannot even account for all that you sold. Just get the Xylopia aethiopica. Put them in the drawer that you put the money in. If it is a human being that takes the money from it, you will know. If it is a spiritual, you will know.
Wow.
Xylopia aethiopica can shock you. It can electrocute you. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How?
It's simple.
Okay.
If you add salt to it, and it's on you, and someone with a bad mindset tries to harm you, it will electrocute the person. It will be like a tender.
Striking the person down.
Yes.
So, bathing with that means after taking your normal bath with your soap and all that, then you have to just mix it with water and then put it on you. You make it dry on you. You don't just
make it dry. And you see, if you make the tea very concentrate, the burning sensation will be too much for you.
Okay.
So what you need to do is, it shouldn't be too much, but just the flavor of it is enough.
It's enough. Most
people, the way they apply these herbs, they apply it in the wrong way. So they go to bed very uncomfortably. Make sure the water is more than the tea.
The tea. Okay.
So if maybe you're using just 60 ml of the tea for 2 liters of water, fine. You can use it, and you have the smell on your body, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Yes.
It's not the higher concentration that you use that will determine your protection. No. It being around you is enough, and you are good to go.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Yes, please.
So if you are not bathing with it, and you have Xylopia aethiopica mixed with salt, on you, and someone is trying to attack you spiritually or cast a spell on you, that person will be struck down.
Wow.
Yes. So you see, for example, our grannies, when you were born, you were always bathed with
Yeah, there's a
Xylopia,
little, there's a
yes,
little
yes,
in the bucket.
yes. Ask yourself why. Against evil eyes. Immediately you pass that 1 week where people can come and visit and say hi to you. Your granny, if she knows what she's about, she puts Xylopia Aethiopica in your bucket.
Water. Okay.
And at times
don't take it out.
that is not taken out. It's still there. It stays in the water till you get to a level where they feel you are okay now. Then they stop bathing you with that. And in the presence of that, protects you. Anybody who tries to cast an evil eye or touch you with an evil hand or anything bounces back to the person, and it's like throwing light in a mirror. So if the light that you are throwing in the mirror is so severe that it can destroy your eye, so if you feel you are throwing it on me, you don't know I have a mirror protecting me, it will hit you back, and then that is when you feel the electrocution.
Okay, so it's being connected. It stands as a mirror.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
So you feel the electrocution. That is when you know that
there's something. The guy is protected.
Yeah, you will die from your own poison. I hope you understand.
That's so amazing.
Yes, you die from your own poison. So, I mean, if you have it, it's very, very good. It's something. It's a kitchen herb that you shouldn't joke with it. That is why the creator made it in such a way that they are runners. Once you enter the kitchen,
yes,
you can grab it, and there's no way. And the way they are, there's no way meat or anything can pollute them. They can't be bribed.
No.
Salt can be bribed. Do you understand? When salt come in contact with
fish
or
anything,
it neutralizes.
Okay.
You can eat it, but you can't use it for spiritual purposes.
Okay.
But there's no way you can bribe ginger. You can bribe Xylopia Aethiopica. There are so many.
They are on their own.
Yes. They determine what to
do.
So there's no way they will disappoint you. They will leave you halfway. No. If you have a haunted house whereby it is very difficult for your children to stay, they keep on telling you, Daddy, Mommy, we keep on seeing this
shadows and all that.
Yes, just blend Xylopia Aethiopica. When you are blending, make sure you are thinking positive, else it will electrocute you.
Thinking positive.
Yes, think positive. I remember I asked my maid to blend Xylopia Aethiopica for me. There were these birds that were flying over my house, and I was not comfortable, because they kept on disturbing, and the kind of message that they carry, it's not to my house, but
the next house,
to two neighbors of mine.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
Yes, and I wanted to get rid of them from the area, so I asked them to blend it for me, and she's no longer with me. She had her own mindset, which was no good. But I did not screen her because I thought she cooks for me, she does, so why should I? So she was in the kitchen, and then they were doing everything, and then she just rushed to the living room that the blender just electrocuted her. I said, how? It's not a metal blender, and then the electric everything is beneath. Did you touch? She said no. She was just holding the
blender.
The blender. I asked her, what were you thinking when you were doing it? She was just staring at me. I asked her, what were you thinking when you were doing it? Well, she was blending the Xylopia Aethiopica and the salt together. Do you understand? And I told her, you were thinking something negative. Not for me, but someone else. She said, yes, the husband has been cheating, so she's been trying to see if she can do something to the guy. You see? And I was like, you shouldn't, next time, if I ask you to do something for me,
no negativity,
yes,
thoughts,
and you think you have issues at home, drop them before you do it. So I took my charcoal disc upstairs, and then I have a rooftop, and then I started burning it there. That was in shim. They left.
So you added
I blended the salt and then everything.
And
then I made my own incense out of Xylopia Aethiopica.
Fantastic.
To drive away that
entity. That
was a physical bird disturbing, but the message it carries were not conducive, and it was always coming to cast a spell. And goes. But it uses my airspace before he gets there, so I have to block it.
So you can leave anything hanging
Yeah.
in between
Yes.
your place and
yes. So it got to a point. It comes, but it cannot get closer to my house. You hear the bird, maybe at a distance.
at the distance.
But it cannot go to the stream, 2 houses to cast a spell.
So when it's been blended with the salt and you light it up, would it light?
It does.
Okay.
It does, and you shouldn't be there because it sparkles like when you see knockouts. When you light a knockout, yeah, that is how it is. And the way it moves is like bullets.
Okay, so it means it is
It
okay.
it can pierce even through your skin.
So it is okay when you have, let's say, a charcoal.
Yeah, the charcoal disc.
The charcoal
Yeah.
disc or the fire, let's say the charcoal disc in the fire form, and then just drop it in. And then
Yeah, you light the charcoal disc. You know the charcoal disc, just light the matches and then it lights.
Yeah.
Okay, when it's ready, just pour your incense, the Xylopia incense
the
on
blended
it.
one.
Just pour it on it, and leave there. Okay. At times, depending on if you are doing it on the whole compound, it has to be enough. So maybe you can get a big burning incense holder, and then you put a lot in there, and don't be around, because when the salt shoots, it can even penetrate through your skin. Okay, it shoots like gun, and that is how it does to those negative entities. Yes.
Fantastic.
You know, salt itself is powerful.
Yes.
When it hasn't gotten in touch with
anything.
Yes. Plus the Xylopia Aethiopica, it clears all those negative energies from the compound. At the same time, if you feel your bedroom or your hall or your kitchen, things are not going well over there too, you can burn it there as well. But please, if you are not living on the compound alone, you live with other neighbors and other stuff, I prefer you do it in your own apartment or your own room alone. Yes, maybe you share the one kitchen and everything. Do it in your room,
so that you prevent yourself from
okay. It's very punching. So if maybe you're doing it in the open and someone is not comfortable with it,
it might bring problems as well.
Yes. Or someone might be having certain negative entities that does not coincide with what you are doing, and it can create a whole lot of misunderstanding. So it is better do it in your room for it to protect you. When such a person tries to attack you, then he or she is electrocuted.
Fantastic. A very big thank you to you for giving us this insight when it comes to Xylopia Aethiopica. Please remember, it is very dangerous when you are burning it, or when you want to turn it into incense, because once fire touches it, it starts to sprinkle with the fire, and if you are behind or if you are near it, you might get hurt. Let's give thanks to Healing Hands Heart for giving us this great opportunity to bring to you nothing but the insights and then physical and spiritual part of ginger and Xylopia Aethiopica. This is very insightful and it's good. Just practice it, and then let's see what he asked for you. Reverend, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And it's very refreshing hearing all these things. The spiritual side aspect is also another level whereby people doesn't even have any clue when it comes to burning it. Blending these two together, having the spiritual side buffering with it is also another one. Protection is something that we need when it comes to spirituality. And if you don't have backup, then you are out of the system.
You'll be bullied.
Yes, you are out of the system.
Even in your own world, you'll be bullied.
Yeah, definitely. And whatever is in the realm of the spirit, it happens to be in the flesh as well. Thanks so much, and may God bless you. Our viewers, we just want to say a very big thank you for sharing this video, sharing this link. Let people get on board. Let's give thanks to Healing Hands Heart for giving us the insight and then the support. Call the numbers on your screens whilst you are outside Ghana, and if you are in Ghana and you want us to connect you to Reverend, it's 0244-795-267, and you are there. A very big thank you to you for watching. Thanks for Sammy bringing us live on the superhighway. This is Mr. Handsome, and I'll meet you again definitely tomorrow. But make it a date on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Telegram class will be on, but every Tuesday we have the English Telegram class. So don't forget to be part of this conversations once Reverend is on. God bless you and stay blessed. We out.
Funny love, baby diapers. Made a bomb a banana and yeah. Some a bomb a bofra who buy. And ya dear dafo. Ankaneno. Na me use funny love baby diaper mini. Maybe you soup midi. Say dear me use soup maxi. Funny love baby diaper. Every Germany. I bedru ya my ganem. Never one so dear. And dafo. Funny love baby diaper. Some of the bomb up of Frana and managers from and tete and pro na ojonsoa and found.
It to phone phrase 054 592 2900 and 055 523 5294. FDA Agidredian crack to atom.
What I say.